jewelry line is powerful, and I will tell you already, popular. So this is Jen Updahl, and you came here because of Sean Killinger, and I would love for you to tell the story, but more importantly, I wanted to have you tell your story. And then can you do that in a little tiny soundbite, and then we're gonna get through, do a tiny soundbite of your story, and then I'm gonna get to the choices.
Okay, so 7 years ago, I had a life-changing cycling accident that it literally changed everything in my life. And a girlfriend gave me a beautiful Blessed Mother medal along with a note. And the note said, wear this miraculous medal. Mary's surrounded by angels. And if you have her with you, you will be given her grace and you'll be shrouded in her protection. And it meant so much to me that I didn't want to lose it, which I tend to lose things. And I made a bracelet, the first power bead. I started wearing it all the time and didn't want to lose it. I was hanging on to it all the time. I had
just to the side, okay.
During times of anxiety, during my physical therapy, it brought me great relief. So I started making these gifts of faith, gifts of inspiration for my girlfriends that were going through highs and lows, the good stuff, the bad stuff, but they know that they have a friend that's there to lift them and also there to cheer them on.
That's awesome. So the choices here that we have the different medallions on each one. The first one I'll start off with is the cross. So we have the cross, and this is a medallion. Check this cross out. How beautiful is this? What is on the back of the cross?
So these are vintage Italian medals. So this is a replica of a very, very old medal that I've collected, which is why it does say on the back, I'm a Catholic, please call a priest. It doesn't mean you're Catholic. It just means this is a really old medal that has a great story behind it.
And it is paired with the magnesite genuine gemstone. These beads are beautiful. They're big and they're chunky. And this is a stretch bracelet. It's going to go over your wrist, but in the cross we have the average and the large size. And one more thing I want to ask you about before we get on to our next choice is this. What is that?
This is actually my logo. So this is the Power Beads by Jen logo, but it also, no mistake, resembles a rosary ring because the rosary is incredibly important to me, and it's definitely a grounding element. It's something that I rely on during my times of blessing and also my times of not so good stuff. I mean, we all have them. We all have those life moments, and Power Beads by Jen gives you something to hang on to. It gives you something to pray with. It gives you something to give, to say, I'm here for you, and that I care enough to pick something out for you.
And I also
of
love
faith.
Yeah, and I love also that you just didn't stick with the Christian faith, but you branched out a little bit more.
Absolutely.
The next choice right here is the lotus flower. And the lotus flower, we only have this in average only now. I'm so sorry. And this is done with the rose quartzite beads, and these beads are all 13 to 14 millimeter in size. So this one is the lotus flower. I just want to show you that. The next one, which I think this is super cool, this one has, let me turn this way, okay? So this is your Mother Mary medal, and it is paired with the ocean blue agate.
Yes.
So what is on the front and the back of this medallion?
So this is the Blessed Mother. So basically this is what my whole line started with, was the Blessed Mother. She's the mother of all mothers. So what a great gift for a new mother. What a great gift for a grandmother. Plus, we're right during the holidays. So why not celebrate the mother of all mothers? And on the back, it does show you her symbol of the miraculous medal.
Okay.
It's a beautiful, detailed medal with all kinds of depth. I just love this medal.
And that again comes in, let me see, in both the average and the large size. Our final one, and then we're going to get to talk some
Okay,
more.
great.
The final one is your angel.
Yes.
This is your angel choice right here. Excuse me, this is your ocean blue agate. My apologies. It's dark blue sodalite. Sodalite, sorry about that. This is your ocean blue. And tell me about this medal.
Well, the beautiful thing about this guardian angel is this is non-denominational. So who doesn't need an angel on their shoulder at all times? This is one that can sit with you if you have a new driver on the road and you're at home waiting to get that text that they got where they were supposed to go safely. So this is a Caribbean blue agate, which I think it's so dreamy. This will remind you of those vacations with the kids. This will remind you of your honeymoon. It is like a vacation on your wrist, actually. Very calming, almost ethereal, really.
Okay, so our cross is our most popular choice. This sold out before the presentation was supposed to last probably for 8 minutes. It was sold out in 4 minutes on our very first time here. During that time, they took an amazing amount of wait list because you loved it so much. This is the first time it's back in stock. This is the first time, this is only Jen's second time here on QVC. We're on QVC 2 tonight. And the price on these is really phenomenal because I know on your website and the boutiques that you're sold in across the country, they're more expensive.
Yes.
And I just love that we're able to get your message out and to get those out. I want to, as a gem lover, I want to have you tell me about the gems and why you chose each one of these gems, because there's power in these medallions for you, but there's power in the gems as well. Tell us about that.
Absolutely, which is why they're power beads, because of the power of the stone combined with the power of these charms. So the rose quartz, it's a love stone. This is about romance, and it's also about loving yourself. So this is harmony, this is peace, this is loving yourself through and through, and it's paired with the lotus flower, which is also a symbol of strength through adversity. The lotus flower grows through mud, which it is not supposed to be able to do. It pushes its head through and comes out this gorgeous flower. So if you have a friend that's going through a challenge or maybe a new job, this lotus flower on the rose quartz would be a great option.
Awesome, and that's beautiful. And then why the magnesite?
The magnesite is for calming, it's for patience, stress relief. We're a blended family. We have 7 children. I wear
You need that a lot.
I wear howlite quite often. I need to make a whole belt and maybe a headband out of it. The white howlite is a calming stone, so it's really going to be there to help, talk you off that ledge.
Yeah.
We all have those. Now, these are all variegated stones.
Okay.
So what that means is you're going to see, like in the howlite, you'll see gray. You're going to see different depths of the stone. So in each one, since they are natural stones, and these are all natural semi-precious gemstones, they're not going to, none of them are the same.
Yeah.
So each one is different. So the one you'll receive at home is not going to exactly look like this one because they're all natural.
That's right.
And that's the way we are. We're all made, unique and
That's
special.
Right. So I need to give you a quick update. So in the lotus flower, we only have that in average. And in is it the angel choice? Is that what you told me, Brian? Mother Mary choice, we have about 3 dozen left to go around in the large. We're bringing this back for the first time since it sold out in 4 minutes when she aired it with Sean Killinger. This is only her second visit here. We took a huge wait list on this. I'm so happy to tell you we're going to send this out to you right away. You don't have to wait for this because it's finally back in stock. All right, so we did the magnesite.
Yes.
Did we talk about the rose quartzite?
We have, but we have not talked
about the sodalite.
About the sodalite.
Love the sodalite.
And again, you see the variation in color. So think about this with your denim. Think about this with a black cocktail dress. So this will change the look of the stone based on what you're wearing. I love it with the blue I'm wearing. It's spectacular. And again, blue is affiliated with the Blessed Mother, which is why I really wanted to have the sodalite, which is for peace, luck, and harmony.
Sweet.
It's a soothing stone, a fantastic gift.
Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's an awesome gift. For under $40, you're giving the gift of genuine gemstones. Beyond that, you're giving inspiration and making the world a better place. So what haven't we talked about? We talked about all of our beads, or agate. Have we talked about agate yet?
The agate actually is the Caribbean agate that we spoke of earlier. Now, this is a beautiful stone here. So this is for strength, this is for courage, and again, this is a protection stone. So, maybe you have someone that is going through a health issue, or you just want to shroud them with your love and your friendship. I mean, I love picking out meaningful gifts for my girlfriends. This is what I do. You can pick up a tchotchke anywhere, but I love hand picking things that say, that is for TJ or that is for Lindsay, because I want my friends to know that I cared enough to really think about what they would want.
Because we all have something that we survive and that we go through. And so if you have somebody who is going through a really tough time, maybe a recent divorce, maybe a recent illness, maybe a loss of a child, maybe or maybe it's a great celebration, and you want to continue to inspire them either to just get healthier, to get well, so that they can be back into society, into their heads, so we can have them, because each one of us are so important, and you are important, and your friend is important, your daughter's important, right?
Absolutely.
Jen, I'm so excited that I got a chance to meet you and work with you, and we just look forward to so many more pieces coming to here on QVC. So thank you for sharing your story with us.
Thanks for having
great.
me.
Alrighty, so we're going to come back with our final look at the QVC 2 Big Deal. It is the Microsoft Surface Pro 4. It's the same one that they use at the NFL sidelines to take a look at plays and figure out what they're going to do next. It's the same thing. It is a laptop. It is also a tablet in one, and we're going to take a look at it coming up next.